Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Basement Card Collector. Today's video is going to be another TTM return video, the 51st return video for the channel. And TTM, if you're new, stands for Through the Mail Autographs. We send out letters and cards to our favorite athletes and actors and Olympians and talk show hosts, you can see, and we check that mailbox and see what we get back. Here, we're going to get to 3 returns in this video, but to show you what we have up here first, Mr. Andre Dawson on that 89 Topps. Mr. Jerry Springer, talk show host extraordinaire. I think he was also a mayor, maybe of Cincinnati. Signed that through the mail. And Hall of Famer Jim Kelly of those Buffalo Bills. Big swooping on the Y there. Mr. Jim Kelly. 3 returns in this video. We're going to kind of skip to the bottom first because it's my first one that's ever come back like this. This is not how we send it out, of course. But this is the, I have seen other folks get this, but it says, you know, we care, sorry this happens. And I get it, it's just part of it. It just happens to be my first time getting one of these back. And so what we have here is, this is the envelope, how it was in the bag. Obviously there are no cards inside, and I don't even know where or what it was sent to, except for it was coming from Phoenix, Arizona. So that's that. So return number 1 is gonna be a not today return. The other 2 seem to have cards and everything inside. So what we have here is, this is coming from Green Bay, Wisconsin. And I chose an old card for our cover card here, Mr. John Matlack. I chose the Rangers card because they just recently won their first ever World Series. And Mr. John Matlack is a former Rookie of the Year winner, and that's why we sent off to him. And I thought this little type of reprint card was kind of cool, and I love that that he signed it just in that diagonal angle. So Mr. John Matlack. Let's see who's coming back from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Also, we don't open the envelopes until we're recording, and we don't do anything except trim off the edge of the envelope and see what we have. And I like to record it live just so I'm as shocked as you are. See, we got the yellow. We do know that that is some 1991 Leaf. We've got a Cubby. We've got a Cubby for that Cubbies collection. Mr. Gary Varsho. Gary Varsho was back in the Cubbies and those early 90s teams. Here on the 91 Fleer. My favorite set ever, Mr. 89 Topps, Gary Varsho. Love that. Oh my. You can see these got some dings in the corner. They didn't go out that way, but hey, that's what you get. 89 Score. 89 Fleer and the 89 Upper Deck. And when we write off to our athletes, I usually send 3 or 4 and say, hey, please keep 1 or 2 if you like. If you collect them for your family, for yourself, feel free to keep 1, sign 1, take 2, whatever you want. And I am just very appreciative of that. And this will go to the Cubbies collection, of course. Huge Cubs fans. We're going to put that 89 Topps over here with Mr. Dawson. And let's put 89 Score is probably my second favorite year of cards, and our second favorite make. And back in 1989, loved opening those. That's also strange. It came back with 3 index cards. That's kind of weird. I don't do that usually. So thank you, Mr. Gary Varsho. Those look amazing. Those will go straight to the Cubbies binder and to that Cubbies collection. Second and final return coming out of St. Louis, Missouri. Charlie Brown stamp. And like we said earlier, this is Coach Hayden Fox. You may know him as Craig T. Nelson, but on the show Coach, he was the head coach of those Minnesota State Screaming Eagles, and he also signed a card for us. Let's see who's coming out of St. Louis. feels very thin. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Oh, we got a Cubbies card, I can tell. Ooh, it's Mr. Ken Holtzman. Did he sign it? Look at that. Now, if you are new to the TTM world, Ken Holtzman is a guy that's known for signing one card per. Unlike Gary Varsho, I didn't know what he did, but for my Cubbies 1979 tops, you can see here he had a ton of wins. This actually was his second round with the Cubs. He's thrown 2 no-hitters. He's going to be kind of a double whammy, if you will, on my Cubbies collection. Yes, I've also been sending out to pitchers that have thrown no-hitters, and he would fit that bill as well. So if we're counting the return that came back in this baggie, we're going to call that 2 of 3, but minus that, forget that one. We're going to say 2 of 2 returns for the Cubbies collection. Mr. Gary Varsho, Mr. Ken Holtzman. Super cool to add you to my Cubbies collection, my Cubbies binder, and I would like to say thank you to them. I would also like to say thank you to you folks out there that are watching and that watch all the time. Super cool, and I'm very appreciative for that. Thank you, and we will see you next time.